Hi, my name's Cale Cordell, and this is my project, and I chose Down syndrome for this project. And just to start it off with, I am showing you a picture of my family here, and as you can see, I have a pretty big family. I have 7 brothers and sisters, and of course my mom and dad, and then also in the picture are nieces, nephews, my brother-in-laws, and a sister-in-law. And the reason I'm showing you this picture and kind of the motivation behind me choosing Down syndrome is because there's one person missing, and that is my little brother Newt John Cordell. And this year he would have been 16 years old, and Newt died when he was 2 weeks old. He was born a little premature, and he had some other problems. But you know, I still remember that, and I remember how I felt when we found out that he died. And a specific thing about it is that he would have had Down syndrome. So over the years, that kind of changed my outlook. When I look at people with disabilities, I have a little more compassion, I think, because of my experiences with Newt. So that's my motivation. That's why I chose Down syndrome, and hopefully I'll be able to teach you a little bit about it. Down syndrome, even the playing field. I named it this because, you know, I think later on I talk about some of the assistive technology, and this is exactly what it does. It evens the playing field. You know, kids with disabilities, they have a pretty rough go of it. They don't learn sometimes as easy, and they don't learn as quickly as, I guess, normal children. So, you know, that's kind of the goal here, is how can we help them, and how can we catch them up, or, you know, keep them as close as we can to the other students in their class. What is Down syndrome? It's a genetic disorder that causes lifelong mental retardation, the most common genetic cause of learning disabilities in children. It varies in severity from moderate to serious, and it's caused by the presence of all or a part of a third copy of chromosome 21. What are the symptoms? Stunted growth, mental retardation, atypical fingertips, separation of the abdominal muscles, and shortened extremities. And just by looking at some of those, you can see where assistive technology comes in. You know, when you're not as tall, when your limbs are shorter, when your hands are weak, you have atypical fingertips, you know, these kinds of things. You'll see physically, and with the mental retardation, mentally as well, that's where problems with learning are going to come in. In what ways can assistive technology help those with Down syndrome? Cognitive skills, or skills that allow us to think, remember, and learn. Writing skills, cutting skills, tactile opportunities, learning by doing, and technology. You know, these are 5 of the more important skills that I found when I was searching on the internet, and when I was doing my research. So these are the ones that I chose to focus on. Cognitive skills, using fewer words, enlarging the graphics or lettering, and highlighting key words. You know, highlighting I think is important because it helps the kids as they're learning and getting verbal instruction. If we can get these words highlighted for them, it sorts it out. It helps them to simplify what they're looking at. So, you know, cognitive skills obviously are very important. Writing skills, a slanted desk or a shortened or triangular shaped pencils. Now this is important because you know, it's something that makes learning easier, and the shortened or triangular shaped pencils, that helps them to hold on to the pencil better. You know, so, you know, even those little things are going to help out. Cutting skills, spring-loaded scissors, as you can see here. You know, it pops them back open to where it makes the process simpler for the hand. Tactile opportunities, shaving cream, Play-Doh, enlarged letters, and glue to help trace letters. Here you can see the letters are made out of Play-Doh, and then the students can trace those letters. So it's touching on a few different key things. And the shaving cream, you know, that's an idea I've never heard, but that's also used to help form letters. Technology, smart boards, using a computer mouse, lessons that allow students to move objects with fingers, and allow students to draw lines to connect sounds with correlating words. You know, some of these, it helps them put 2 and 2 together, but then also it helps with the fine motor skills, which is something that kids with Down syndrome are going to really struggle with. I wanted to end my presentation here with a pretty inspirational and a pretty emotional video. I like to think that my little brother would have been playing basketball himself, and I hope that he would have been shown the kind of compassion on this video. And the information that I gave you, while it may be, you know, a small, just a tip of the iceberg when it comes to all that we can do for kids with Down syndrome, I hope that you learned a little bit, and I hope you enjoy this video. Thanks.
Somebody throw it in, don't